What is going on, guys? Rewinds here, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you guys my expectations and predictions for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 85. So, there hasn't been much manga to talk lately in the community because of all the hype that's been surrounding the new Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So I thought, why not, bring some focus back to the manga, because we are in the climax of the Granola, the Survivor arc, of course. So let's talk about that. Obviously, I will talk about Dragon Ball Super Superhero as, the release date nears more so here. And after I've seen it, I'll definitely make a review on it and give my thoughts. But a lot of stuff I've been seeing and hearing is sounding really, really promising. I have not looked at all the spoilers for that yet, and I'm trying not to. So that's the reason why I haven't made a huge video covering all the spoilers, but I did cover the new Gohan form because that was everywhere, pretty much impossible to avoid. So I did cover that, but aside from that, I've been steering away from most spoilers. I have been hit with some, but I don't know exactly everything that's going to be going on in that film. But more videos to come on that as time goes. So let's talk about Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 85. So the last chapter actually ended with Vegeta landing a hit on Gas, and it seems like Vegeta's about to bring the fight to Gas in Chapter 85. So I'm thinking that in this chapter, Goku is still going to be fighting, of course, too, because the whole 2-on-1 things seem to be working a little bit more in their favor rather than 1-on-1. So I think Goku's still going to fight, but he's going to take a bit more of a back seat in this chapter, and that this is going to be kind of Vegeta's time to shine against the big bad before, he probably ends up losing. But I do think Vegeta's going to put in some work this chapter. Probably what's going to happen to him is he's going to hit his limit again, but it does seem like at this current moment, because of the amount of hits Vegeta is taking, he may be stronger than Goku, because with Ultra Ego, the more damage you take, the stronger you get. So at the moment, he's seeming like he might be a better matchup for Gas than what Goku is at the moment, although Goku can probably evade Gas's attacks better. So I'm expecting mostly a fighting chapter, and I'm expecting, a lot of great art along with some pretty cool moments, probably some decent choreography for later on. So, the usual standard now for Dragon Ball Super. It's been pretty good on the art end, especially this arc, and I do think we're going to get some cool moments with some moves and just some cool looking shots in general, so I am looking forward to seeing that. I personally don't think the plot's going to progress like a crap ton this chapter, but who knows. What I'm expecting with Vegeta, though, is that he's going to get stronger and stronger as this fight goes on, from the beginning of the chapter pretty much towards the end. And I think at some point he's perhaps even going to start pummeling Gas, and right when he's, probably going to be close to finishing him off, maybe the other heaters will get involved, or maybe he'll hit his limit. But I think something dirty is going to happen that makes him lose if it's not him reaching his limit. And just like last chapter, I do think we're going to see at least a little bit more of Goku and Vegeta tag team action as well. That was a pretty cool team up last chapter. There was some amazing moments, especially art-wise last chapter, so I hope that carries over again in this one. So I am looking forward to seeing that. As for the heaters, I do believe that this chapter they're going to interfere in some sort of way. I just don't know if it'll be Elec, or maybe we're going to get a little bit more revealed of what Elec is planning, because it still seems like he has something up his sleeve that could perhaps get involved a little bit more here, because we are going to need to figure that out at some point. So I think that's a possibility, and I think that the chapter is actually going to end with Vegeta on the ropes, and right then Granola is going to make his return and save Vegeta at the end of the chapter. That's what I think is going to happen. I think that it makes sense for Granola to do a thing like that, because Vegeta pretty much did the same thing for him, and kind of talked some sense into him earlier on a couple chapters ago. So I do believe that's possible as well. And I do think eventually then around that chapter 86, 87 mark, we are going to see Granola back in action for sure as well. And then at some point we're probably going to get a big plot twist, because this is Dragon Ball. They always like throwing in some twists and turns, so I don't think this is going to be a straight up fight to the end now with Gas. I do think the other heaters are going to play some type of role. Who knows, maybe they'll find the Dragon Balls again, maybe not. Maybe Alec again has some master plan. Who knows, maybe there'll be something like Frieza shows up. Wouldn't that be crazy? Maybe. What are the odds that Alec informed Frieza to come here for whatever reason, without telling him everything that's going on with Gas getting the powers and whatnot? What if Frieza does show up? That could be an interesting turn of events for sure. But many ways they could go about it, but I'm expecting a pretty action-packed chapter with a lot of great looking art and cool moments. So that's what I think is going to happen in this chapter. I know this wasn't too long of a video, but there's not a lot to discuss here. I guess another thing we could talk about real quick is Goku getting his new Ultra Instinct. I don't know if it's going to be necessarily a new form or even a change in appearance, or if Goku's just about to have, a power boost, but it does seem like they're hinting at Goku, reaching like a higher level of his mastered Ultra Instinct, at least in terms of control and power. So I do think that could be something that happens later in this arc towards its very end as well. Will that happen in chapter 85 though? I don't think so. But if they do plan on doing it this arc, probably at the end of chapter 86 or maybe chapter 87 is when I would guess it would happen. There's also a chance maybe OG-73 could come back in this arc as well. I know there's a low chance, but that's another character I want to throw in there. But yeah, that's overall what I think will happen. I guess we could also say maybe Monaito could die some point later this arc. I don't think that's going to happen this chapter though either, but it is something that's always a possibility as well, because he's pretty weak and he is around the battlefield right now. But that's going to be it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. What are you expecting to happen? And are you still excited to see how this arc ends? Let me know in the comments below. But be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Hope you guys have a good day or night whenever you guys are watching this video. I'm Rewinds, and I'm out.